Welcome and aloha to KTA Kitchens. Today I'm going to show you how to make a local style gumbo. This is a traditional Creole dish that is enjoyed all throughout Louisiana. The ingredients are really simple. To make this island style gumbo, we're going to start off by creating a roux using 6 tablespoons of canola oil, half a cup of flour, and later we'll add in 5 cups of chicken broth. We also have a large Maui onion, a tablespoon of Creole seasoning, 3 cloves of garlic, 3 stalks of celery, finely sliced, and I have a 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes, and today I did use the fire roasted just to add a little more flavor to our gumbo. We're going to have 2 bay leaves, 1 cup of frozen okra, or you can use edamame, which I like to use because there's just a little more protein packed in that little soybean. You're going to have 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 teaspoons of Tabasco sauce, and you can lessen that amount if you want less spice in your gumbo. We have half a teaspoon of your black pepper and 1 large Portuguese sausage. Either the mild or the hot version is fine. And we end off with 1.5 cups of kalua chicken. And after your dish is finished cooking, we're going to top that off with some sliced green onion. We're going to start off by making our roux. You just get your canola oil, put that in a hot pan. And we're going to add our flour. Now this is one thing that some people get a little bit intimidated by, but all it is really just cooking your flour. So we're going to whisk that in. And what we want to create is a really nice, dark, rich roux. And that adds not only flavor and thickening to your gumbo, it adds a nice kind of a smoky flavor. While that is cooking up, I'm going to start the rest of the gumbo. I'm going to take some oil in our other big Dutch oven pot. Start off with a little bit of garlic. Love to hear that sizzle when you first put the garlic in the pan. Just be really quick to add in the rest of your ingredients because you never want your garlic to burn. It's going to add a bitter flavor to it and it'll never go away. So here we're going to add some of that Maui onion, the chopped bell peppers, and our sliced celery. This actually in Louisiana cooking or Creole cooking is called the Holy Trinity. Almost any of their dishes you're going to find this nice combination of those 3 ingredients. Just stir that up a little bit. What I like to do now is I add in our spices because this Creole seasoning, it's going to release all of the essence of those spices. So we want to add it in while we're sauteing our vegetables, and it's just going to really bring the flavors out. Stir that in well. Great. Now if you could see inside of this pot, what's happening is the vegetables are kind of starting to sweat, and what that means is you're going to see a little bit of moisture on the outside of the veggies. And that means you're right on your way to a delicious gumbo. There we go. And I'm going to keep whisking this so we get a nice roux going. Don't want to forget about it. Okay, and next I'm going to add in my fire roasted diced tomatoes. Get all of that goodness in there. Stir that up. I'm going to put in my 2 bay leaves, and these are something that you cook with, but they are not eaten, so a good cook will always take these out before you serve your meal. Alrighty. So now I'm just finishing up that roux. I've incorporated all of the chicken stock into that nice roux mixture. It almost looks like a thin gravy at this point. So that is done. To start seasoning up this gumbo so it's going to be spicy and flavorful, we are going to add that Worcestershire in there. And I like mine a little spicy, so I am going to add the full amount of Tabasco. You can measure if you like, I just kind of go by sight. It's really up to the individual cook. And I've got some black pepper, going to put in that nice edamame soybean, and we're going to finish it off with putting the roux. And just what you want to incorporate this really quickly from the pan into your pot. Turn off my heat. And there she goes. Start stirring. Now this nice richness that you're going to see in the pot is really from that roux, and it's just melding all the flavors together. And when you serve it over a bowl of rice, it's so wonderful, and all the flavors will be beaming through there. Now what you can imagine is if you didn't make that roux and you just kind of had everything in a soupy mixture, you don't have this real richness in every ladle, and that's what you're looking for in a gumbo. You want it on a nice bed of rice, and today I used some jasmine brown rice. It's got a beautiful aromatic and adds to that nice gumbo flavor. Spoon a bunch of rice and then go to it with the gumbo. You want to get a little bit of everything. You've got so much going on in this pot. Portuguese, sausage, and your chicken kalua. And then we're just going to finish it off here with a little bit of green scallion. And there you have it, our local style gumbo. I'm Chef Michi from KTA Kitchens. Have a gorgeous day.